What is? I didn't mean to do that. Then whatever. What is going on? Good people. It's time for, yes, we're live, fool. It is time for. You can see it in the corner. The host. Anyway, Impact Wrestling review for 4/12/2018. I started the show and I felt like I missed the whole week. That's probably because I missed the whole week. Like I started the show and I was like, what do you mean he got both cases? Hold up, what happened? What do you mean Cajun actually wrestled last week? Wait, what happened? 2-0? Wait, huh? I was so confused.
See, I watched it and I felt like I was so lost because I didn't watch last week because I was on my way down to New Orleans on Thursday. So I was like, wait, what? Huh?
Right?
What?
Right, because it was weird because it felt like I hadn't missed any, it felt like I hadn't missed any shows. Like I was like, okay, yeah, I didn't miss last week or anything. And then because I forgot that I didn't watch it either because we didn't do the review. So I just ended up not watching it. And I was like, when this happened? What? So you're going to tell me they had that show last week and they gave us this week? What? Can we go back?
I mean, to be fair, it was better than any post WWE pay-per-view show. So
true. But yeah, that was my biggest thing. I was like, why is the booking so inconsistent? It's so bad, bro. Like 1 week I'm like, yeah, show of the year. The next week I'm like, why is this a thing? Why are we doing this? Why is any of this happening? Any of it? Like legit tonight. I was like, what am I watching? What am I watching? And by tonight, I mean this is when I actually watched it Thursday night. If you watched it on Thursday, but like, I was like, really? Did anybody else feel that way? Like they were like, what the heck did I just watch?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like it was still entertaining, but it was like, wait, what? Huh?
None of it made sense to me. There was a lot of it like that didn't make sense. Like there was like these weird fillers within the show that I was like, what? Why is this happening? The Josh Matthews saying the 6-man tag. Why is the Cult of Lee in it? What is KM doing? What is Tyrus doing?
I would rather have just seen the Impact versus Lucha Underground storyline.
Right, they should just show the whole thing. Just screw this show the whole thing. Yeah, Rabbit, do you feel the same way, or we off kilter here? Because like I know you've had some issues with the inconsistencies booking wise too, and like, bruh,
it's way. But I gotta say, my man Casey, man, hey, appreciate what you did, player. You know, the greatest female wrestler to ever live.
I got you, bro. I got you.
What's up, man? I appreciate that a whole lot.
I'm glad we got some positive out of that. I am. Like, I really.
By the way, someone says that she loves when you go on rants.
Who, me? Oh, sorry. I mean, it had to happen. It was a thing. It was a thing that needed to happen. Anyway.
No, I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. That was very rude. I can't even be rude. Like, I still have the.
Rude! I got you. Rude! I got you. Try it again. Do it again, Casey. Do it again. Do the rude.
Yeah. Bobby. Can't do it.
Bobby, what? Anyway.
Well, you excused because you're missing the mingling with the athletes, the wrestling stars. So you're excused to have a sore throat, you know?
Yeah, yes.
This man been sick for like 2 weeks.
I have literally been sick for less than a week.
Shut up. I'm over-exaggerating. That's the point, you big dummy. Speaking of dummies, we started off with, not a dummy, but we started off with Eli Drake cut a promo. He cut a good old promo about his tag team partner. And like I said, this was the point I was like, what do you mean he got 2 cases? This is the point I realized I missed last week. I was like, okay, I got to catch myself up. But Eli Drake came out, cut a promo basically about he actually does have a tag team partner and how he did Moose in last week. I liked it. I always love my Eli Drake promo. I don't know what the heck that man was wearing, but I felt like it was stylish at the same time. So like, I don't know how to feel. But anyway, he does have a partner. LAX would come out, kind of interrupt the Ruhaha, if that's what we're calling it. And his partner came out.
Did you say Ruhaha?
Ruhaha, it's a real thing.
It's
Isn't that a real thing?
It's
is it Brouhaha?
Yeah.
Same difference, just without the B. But anyway, I love LAX when they came out, and then Rabbit's boy out here, Big Papa Pump. I know Rabbit was hype. I was very confused. Like I do, no offense, Rabbit. I do love Scott Steiner. And he has kind of made a thing off of butchering promos right now, but but at the same time, why they gonna put this man back in the ring? Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, don't do it.
I had a good weekend. I got the greatest female wrestler alive to say my name. So relax here.
This was a good week for you, man. But
I told you, he terrible on the mic. You cannot understand at all.
I don't even know what he was saying. Like, for real. Like, I was confused the whole time. And then Conan, he out here throwing out new lines. I'm like, where you get all this stuff from? What was this like 3 weeks ago when you were saying serious like a late period? Like, where was this? Where was these words? Where was the...
He said, I don't
What was that?
He said he don't know what language that thing was talking about.
He was cracking me up. He said linguistic menstruation. I was done. I was like,
he called everybody white trash, rednecks.
And then he said the Big Power Pump couldn't tear up a chicken at a... What was the L word he said? I can't spell it, so I can't say it now. Like I misspelled it on Lula. What did he say? Casey, you know. What is it?
Are you trying to say the word luau?
Luau. Yeah, I couldn't spell it, so I just kind of threw some letters together and hope I could say it later and remember it. Obviously, it didn't work, but I thought this is a pretty funny promo though. Like I'm excited for this, but I'm not excited for the Big Papa Pump aspect of this. Like I'm really like as far as like the match, man. We have talked about this before. This man needs to stay away from the ring, probably from the microphone too. But like, bruh, like Casey, you on the Eli Drake the opening promo. I don't know what I watched, but this was awesome though. I'm not gonna lie. Like this was one of the parts where I was very confused, but at the same time I was enjoying it.
Okay, well. I will give it to them. They are both legitimately nice guys. I met both of them. I did. And I love the fact that out of anyone in the world, Big Papa Pump would call LAX white trash. And I was like, they not even not know, like, bruh. And then,
redneck and all that. He was tripping.
I have 2 questions, and I'm sorry, Rabbit. I have to ask these questions, but like, first of all, how does Impact keep getting the money to pay Big Papa Pump to be on the shows? And 2, does he really need that paycheck that bad? Like, this man has his own restaurant. Does he need this paycheck that bad?
Largest professional wrestler. Why is he still saying he got the largest arms? I would never.
Like, his arms look terrible. I saw them in person. They look so bad anymore. But
don't do that, man. Be careful. Watch it through.
But
Oh my God.
I do like that Conan kind of talked about how they have history together. I do like that he added that.
Yeah, definitely agree. I know Rabbit can't wait. Rabbit, thoughts on the opening promo?
First of all, Eli Drake, man, he's money on the mic. Period. I don't know if I'm getting feedback. You getting feedback?
What?
Oh, it's good now, yeah. But I just want to say Eli Drake is A1 platinum on the mic. He don't get the whole thing EC3 get. He don't get the whole menu. But he did. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like this man on the mic. He carried this whole segment. If he wasn't there, it would have fell in the toilet. Because you got Conan and Big Papa Pump. It's not that clear on the mic when they get on the mic. And then my man Josh was like, is they about to get him a mic? Big Papa Pump, that's my man, bro. The greatest tag team. They kept talking about tag teams, but when he switched to single, he was a cold beast, cold monster. Switched up to Big Papa Pump. I think he was the last leader of the NWO too. But that was my man, the greatest wrestler. Well, him and Hogan neck to neck, but that's my man. Then the female wrestler, my man, got me a video of. I'm not gonna let you forget that. I'm keep pointing that out. Hey, but back to this. Josh had me laughing though, man. He had me laughing on this time on the commentary. Him and Dutt did good. Dutt did good a lot by himself. I gotta give him credit. He did a good job, man. When he was on the mic by himself, sometimes during his show, when Josh wasn't there, it seemed like Josh ain't there anyway. But this time, Dutt was doing a lot of things on his own, and he did a good job, man. DJ.
Alrighty, let's jump into. I agree though. I think they did a good job. I kind of want to mention something about Josh Matthews later, but let me. I'm gonna wait. It's not this next thing, but the actually it kind of is the next thing. We had the new main event that was announced. They pretty well. It was weird because they let Austin Aries announce it later, and then they announced it now. I was like, why you do that though? Just let me announce it later. But I'm definitely excited for this. Obviously, Casey, props to him for tweeting out about this main event, and it blew up a lot on the Twitter because Pentagon Jr. retweeted it, and then some Impact hater decided he went to get involved. Yeah, they still out there. They still out there. It don't matter what they do. Like it don't matter. Like it really Dixie Carter go away. That was the whole issue, right? Nope. It just nope. Like,
I just have to send a message. Okay, if this Impact hater happens to ever watch this video, bro, I literally held the title.
Tag him in.
It's not a sticker. Nah. It looks like a sticker. I will give you that. It does. It looks like a bumper sticker, but it's not.
Did you like scratch it a little bit to see if it would fit low?
I thought about it, but I was like, you probably wouldn't like that.
But I'm excited for the main event of Redemption. It sounds like it's going to be really good. It's unfortunate because I was looking forward to El Patron and Aries, but El Patron being stupid, like a dummy. This man, he just don't learn ever. Like I be trying to give him chance after chance after chance, and this man don't learn nothing. Nothing.
It just goes to show. Go ahead.
I love how you're like, it's going to be a great main event. You haven't even said who's in the main event.
Oh, my bad. Did I not? Sorry. Austin Aries, Phoenix, and Pentagon Jr. I think I said Pentagon Jr. I guess I just missed Phoenix. My B. No, I said Pentagon Jr. retweeted the tweet. But yeah, Austin Aries versus Pentagon Jr. versus Phoenix, which was the main event at WrestleCon. They're just gonna kind of redo it at Redemption. I'm excited for it though. I had something to say and I forgot it. It'll come back to me in a minute. Casey, do you have any thoughts on the main event? I mean, you saw the first version of the main event up close and personal. So
Yeah, I'm definitely. As anyone who has watched the podcast ever knows, I love Pentagon Junior, Pentagon L0M, whatever you want to call him. I love that man. I got to meet him. I fangirled a little bit. I did. But the match with WrestleCon was amazing. It was a non-title match, so I like that they're redoing it for the title. Now, I don't think Aries is going to lose the title, just because I know Penta and Phoenix are still with Lucha Underground, and Lucha Underground's contracts are weird. Like, they'll let you have certain titles, but then other ones that I don't understand. AAA and Lucha Underground, I don't. But I'm definitely excited for it. Like I said in the tweet, I beg Impact haters to hate on this match because you're not going to be able to. You're going to try, but you're not going to be able to hate on this match. It's going to be like I already said. It's going to be match of the year candidate.
Rabbit, do you have any thoughts? I don't think you've seen 2 of the 3, but
no, I haven't. But the matchup itself, I haven't seen the 2 wrestle like you said, but I've seen a little bit of the snippets and here and there. They active enough. I've seen a lot of athletic activity too, and put that with Aries, it's got to be nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.
Yeah. One thing I love that they did on the show was acknowledge the fact that they released Alberto El Patron. Like, because I think he was in such a big role that you couldn't get around it. You couldn't be like, oh, you know what? He's gone. Okay, bye. Like, I'm glad that they kind of tried to put it in the storyline a little bit with Aries mentioning it in the little backstage interview he did. But also, you know, Josh Matthews mentioned it. Like, they made sure that you knew what was going down, which I think was a smart move by them. Do you have any thoughts on that before we move on to the GWN moment of the week, which is going to be pretty brief? The GWN moment of the week with Jade versus Rosemary. Only thing I liked about this, I was going to give Josh Matthews credit because for whatever reason, I like Josh Matthews for some crazy reason. Sometimes, okay? So, not all the time. Like, at first I loved him. But, like, I think he's a good big match guy. He's so excited all the time, like so over the top all the time, that I think when he calls big matches, I think it goes well. Like in this match, it felt like he sounded natural to me. Maybe I'm weird.
The ingredient was Pope. It was Pope there. That's what gave it that flavor. He played off Pope good when they were together.
Yeah. And I think Pope gave it a different feel too. Like Pope was he's always been a unique character anyway. So him on commentary was always different. I liked it. But moving on to Sammy Callihan versus Moose. This felt like it was like for some sort of title that they didn't tell us about. Cause like there was so many false finishes in this match. I was like, is there a title on the line that y'all didn't tell me about? Is there like a case or something? Like what's the stakes? Besides, like this being a personal feud, like what else? There's something else in here. Something else is in here, and I don't know what it is, and I'm looking for it. But I thought this match was really good. I enjoyed it. I love Sammy Callihan. Obviously, I love Moose. They did some good things in this match. I feel like Moose kind of, even though he's he's kind of a hybrid guy. I think he does do a good job of balancing Sammy Callihan. But I think they did a good job with each other because Sammy Callihan sometimes. He can bring out the power too. So I think that was good. I liked kind of them playing off of each other. Moose picking up the tempo when he needed to pick up the tempo. Sammy Callihan using power when he needed to use power. I thought it was weird that the Chris brothers didn't stay out there with him though. I thought that was like the weirdest part. Like obviously, I mean, at the end they attacked, but like I just thought it was weird that it was just weird to me that they didn't stay out there with him. But This is a good match though. After the match, friggin' the Chris brothers come out and attack Moose. Eddie Edwards comes out to try to help, And then Sammy Callihan, he like nah, bruh. Then the numbers game kind of picks up again at 3-on-2. Picks up again. Then the lights go out. It's Undertaker. No, I'm kidding. The lights go out. And Tommy Dreamer. I didn't even know he was still working with Impact. Like, I was so confused. Like, I know I saw him in the video package. Like, I think I wasn't as surprised because I saw him in the video package earlier about when they were previewing the WrestleCon thing. For whatever reason, I just wasn't as surprised. But like, I didn't remember. I didn't think he was still working with Impact. I thought he had left for a little bit. But it was pretty cool to see him. I'm excited for this 6-man House of Hardcore match. Why couldn't you just call it? Like, you gotta promote your own stuff, don't you? Like why couldn't you just call it like just call it not a no DQ, but a hardcore match? Like House of Hardcore, like, it ain't no different. This man gotta promote himself. But I understand. If they come out with an Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast match, I will keep it. I will take it. Let's do it. I ain't gonna lie. I put the podcast in my 5 takeaways piece this week just because I was right there and I was like, my co-host went to the doggone WrestleCon, so he knew about it. Like, I was like, yep. So, but like, I mean, I understand promoting your own stuff, but I was like, this man gotta promote his own stuff. But anyway, Casey, thoughts on the return of Tommy Dreamer, and what else we had? The end of the match, obviously, like, that was the big part. And that, like, why would this match feel so big though? Like, I was trying to figure it out.
Because it's for that title though. For that.
I thought you said because it's fat. I was done.
Jesus. Because they're fat. Yeah, I thought the match was good. I mean, I love Moose. Kind of upset he lost the brief. Why'd they do that to that man? Why they do? Bruh. I feel like they just hate Moose. I think they
speaking of why is everybody cashing in their cases at Redemption? Don't you know, like, you can cash them in anytime you want to? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, and that's why they're gonna do it. Yeah. And I do love Sabin Callihan. I think he's still getting a lot of hate that he doesn't deserve because it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault that the bat did what it did. The bat's fault. You blame the bat. Yeah, you don't blame Sammy. But I kind of want to see a little bit more of Dave and Jake Christ in like singles matches. And I know I complain about this all the time in wrestling in general. It feels like when you're in a tag team anymore, that's all you ever do is have tag team matches. Like, you never have just singles matches. Like, the New Day feels like they never have singles matches. The Usos never feel like they have singles matches. You know, it feels like in wrestling anymore, if you're in a tag team, that's all you do. I would love to see like a singles match with Dave Christ or a single match with Jake. Kind of like see what they can do separately, even though I've seen what they can do in the indies. Kind of show everyone else kind of what they can do without, you know, their tag team partner. Even though obviously they would still get involved because it's OVE. But and then when the lights went out and Tommy, bruh, I mean, don't you dare get me wrong. I love Tommy Dreamer, but like, really, you couldn't find anybody else.
See, what got me too, and this is probably the same thing with you. I was like, okay, somebody new coming, baby. Somebody new. Debut. Tommy Dreamer. I was like,
Well, that's what I thought with the Eli Drake's tag team part. I was like, oh, somebody new. Oh.
Well, no, I think I'd already saw Eli Drake's tag team partner on something. I forgot about it, but yeah, they get you like that twice in one show. Rabbit.
Yes, indeed. This is a good match, though, man. You know, I like Moose with his size and ability, man. He got that standing drop kick I like. when he be hitting that thing. That joint be smooth. But Sammy, I'm starting to like him, man, because he real intense and aggressive, and he constantly moving. I like wrestlers that's constantly going and doing things, man. I like that. And these two is a good matchup. They should continue it more because they match up against each other good. This is a good matchup. They should put it like in a cage. They should continue this more and more because I like it. I mean, yeah, Moose coming around with that chop on the outside. That big Chris Benoit chop. I love them joints, man. He caught him on the outside with a run. He was running with that joint too. But that power driver Dreamer did at the end, I don't know if that was botched or what was it? Was that clean and what was that?
We all had the same reaction.
I was hoping the man got up, you know. It caught me like a surprise there, you know. But yeah, Sammy got that nice pump kick too, man. I like that joint too. So and he real aggressive with that joint when he do the outside when he going in between the ropes too. So I like him, man. I want to see more of him. And I gotta give Sanjay Dutt credit again. This whole match right here, he's by himself, and he talked about everything under the sun, man. This man ain't stop talking at all, man. He's all over the place. I gotta give him credit for him to be on this match by himself. He did a good job, man. And, you know, I've been on him for a while, but he did a good job tonight, man. I gotta give him credit. DJ?
Do we gotta talk about this? Petey Williams. Petey Williams. Yeah, same. Versus Josh Matthews. What am I watching? Like
I mean, I'm convinced this wasn't a match. If there's no Canadian Destroyer, it's not a match. So
true. I mean, there was a couple of attempts. I would have died if Josh Matthews would have actually tried to do a Canadian Destroyer. Like they should have did some sort of like botch, like not like a hurt someone botch, but like him only flip or something. Like, bruh, like I would. They should have did though. But anyway,
if he took a Canadian Destroyer, he would have been my favorite. I would have been like, yeah, Josh.
He also would have been like dead. He would have been gone for like weeks. But so Josh Matthews, you know, he gotta get stretching in. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that. I understand that. You don't want to pull no muscles. You don't pull a hammy. You don't want to pull nothing. So we had to get his stretching in. He did a bunch of stretching, like all the stretching, like every part of the stretching ever. He did. He jumped out of the ring. He looked like Kevin Owens. So he been taking notes. Bruh, like what is they doing to this man? I don't know if they trying to have this man look tough or have this man look like a sissy. Like what, bruh? He came and gave this man the softest clubbing blow to the back ever. And then this man got chased around the ring and he was flailing and screaming. Like I was like, what am I watching? What is the Josh? What you doing, bruh? What is you doing? Like, oh, bruh. But I don't know. This was okay. I like Matt Sydal getting involved, and then eventually, as Josh Matthews is about to take that Canadian Destroyer, because he tried to give one earlier, but it didn't work out as planned. But he was going to take the Canadian Destroyer. Matt Sydal kicks Petey Williams right in the face, all up in the face, and Josh Matthews and Matt Sydal they beat down Petey Williams, and then leave him laying in the middle of the ring. Obviously, they got Sydal and Williams, not Matthews and anybody else ever. Have a match coming up at Redemption, so I'm excited for that. I just don't understand what they doing with Josh Matthews and this being in the ring stuff. Like what is this? Like what? Like I don't understand this storyline at all. It's not doing anything for Matt Sydal. Like, it's not doing anything for Josh Matthews. He just there. And I like Josh Matthews. I was gonna say I love Josh Matthews. I like Josh Matthews. Okay, I like him. I try to at least. Like what am I watching? What like was this my break for the night? Like what? Casey, thoughts on this here?
You know, I too have questions that need to be answered. One, what are they doing with this title? What are they doing with it? I mean, are they going to retire it like they do with every other title? If so, just do it. And Josh Matthews keeps insisting that he's wrestled so many times. You know, he won't say tough enough, but like, oh, he was a wrestler. He used to wrestle. I think he got punked out by Triple H once, but that's all I remember. But anyway, and then he goes and he gives that match with them devastating clubbing blows, man. I didn't think Petey was gonna survive. I really didn't. And then when he ran outside the ring and was running away from Petey, oh man, that was the runaway of doom. I think I don't know. I love Petey Williams. I do. But why? I mean, just want him to get one world title shot. This man deserves it. I get it. He was one of the, originals in the X division. I get that. But give him a title. Give him a shot at the world title. Give him one run with the world title. Come on. Like, I don't understand why they keep insisting on pushing him in the X division. Like, literally every other X division star who was a pioneer of the X division had a world title shot or a world title run. Even Chris Sabin had a world title. Like, and they will not give Petey Williams the world title. Not one time.
I have no words. Rabbit.
Man. Well, I want to think about what he was just saying about Petey Williams, though. But some of that got to go down to personality and mic work, too. He's not good in the mic at all. And he don't have no personality. So,
I mean,
it's going to be down all his wrestling.
Steven wasn't that good on the mic either, I'm just saying. And I love Chris Sabin. I love that. He was
better right here on the mic. He definitely better than him because he had my girl with him.
What?
Remember? Yeah,
your girl Velvet Sky?
Yeah.
I thought you don't like Velvet Sky.
No, he had Velvet.
Yeah.
Well, no, they were dating, but they weren't on screen. No,
they were on screen for a little bit.
Not when he had the title.
Maybe not when he had the title, but right before though, right?
I don't think
or either right at the end, like right. They were together on screen. I remember seeing it. I know it's true. I know I'm right. I remember it.
Velvet trash guy.
Yeah, Velvet, not Velveteen. Velvet, yeah, Velvet.
Well, now Velvet's with Bully Ray, so.
Oh yeah, both of them blocked me too.
Either she upgraded or he downgraded. I don't know.
They both went down. Josh terrible. He terrible personality. He terrible commentary. He can't wrestle. There's no reason for him to even be on the screen. You only got 2 hours of airtime. You wasted half of it with GWN wrestling. From back in the day, you watch better wrestling than you had on your program today. You know what I'm saying? Every time you throw these throwback matches, they better than the wrestling matches that you had, which doesn't make any sense to put them on it. The commentary be better than what you have right now. The wrestling be better than what you have right now. The crowd participation be better than what you have right now. And you go, it's like you switch back to, what is this? You know? So I don't know why they wasting time showing any WGN whatever. Because all that's going to show is a better product. Period. Second, you only got 2 hours. You wasting time with Josh? What are we doing that for? You ain't got no time to be playing with Josh at all. He's a waste of time. Then we got Petey Williams that they really wasting with. He got more time than most of these playing around with him with Josh. So to me, this whole thing was a waste of time that need to be scrapped. Whoever put it in here need to be fired. Period. Because all this stuff is unnecessary, man. You got top-notch wrestlers on the roster, man. Put them on the screen. Why are we wasting time with Josh? This stuff be burning me up, man. It burns me up. You act like you got 4 or 5 hours like WWE or something, which you can just play around and play with Josh all day. You ain't got time for that. Put some superstars on here. You got the Beast, the Monster. Now he gone. You didn't even have him. You got superstars. You got to put these people on TV, man. You can't be putting. Go ahead, DJ. This blowing me, man. Wasting time with this stuff.
And then they threw some of the top talent in a 6-man tag match that was irrelevant, that didn't matter.
But
it's killing me.
I think the biggest problem with this whole storyline is they're trying to push Matt Sydal to be heel, and it's not working at all. You can make a baby face a heel. You can do that. They're not doing it right. I like Matt Sydal more now than I did before. It's not working. He's too he seems too nice of a guy. It's the same thing with Nia Jax in WWE. They're trying to make her a heel or were, and I'm like, no, she's too nice though. I want to go to brunch with
her. But yeah, moving on, we had a nice little cage video package. This is also what made me realize I missed a good last week. I was like, no, because I love the first Cage Lashley match. I still don't understand why he went 2-0. I don't get it. What? Why you let that man go out like that? Why you let him go out like that? Come on, man.
The monster. That is Lashley.
Come on, man. I don't understand. I don't understand why he had to go out like that, man. I don't get it. Anyway, I like Cage video package though. I'm gonna jump into this Johnny Impact interview as well, because I mean, this man is so awkward. I can't, man. I can't with Johnny Impact. I love him, I do. But man, I'm just bro. I feel like he always says this is, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I noticed it this time, and I'm putting it on him every time. Does he always say, "Yeah, that's right, Mackenzie. You took the words right out of my mouth"? Does he always say that? I feel like he does. I could have swore he said that last time. I just thought that was funny. And I love Jimmy Jacobs coming in, talking about how everything's not so amusing and all that. I love Jimmy Jacobs and his play on words and Johnny Gorgeous and why this man's nails anyway. Man got a purse. I'm confused, and I don't want to be. Anyway, you can have anyway. But I love Johnny Impact kind of responding with the challenge. I thought that was nice. But overall, I'm excited for this. I missed the attack last week. I was hoping they was gonna show it, show it for me. Nope. And I always talked about how Impact always catch you up on things. They kept me up on nothing. They ain't kept me up on nothing. They just was here you go. Here's the new stuff. Good luck. No, you're supposed to catch me up if I miss a week. Thank you. Bro, we talked about this for show after show after show. It was you know what? Impact does such a great job at catching you up, man. They do such a great job. They catch you up. They let you know what went down the last couple of weeks, months, yesterday, whatever. They let you know. And they ain't let me know. Sitting here but what happened? Did what happened? Did he do the little rolling thing he do? Did he do the splash? What happened? Casey, I was on the
from what?
On the so I did put these two together. The Cage video package and the Johnny Impact interview.
I am the oldest one in the podcast, so my mind, is going.
Struggles,
Struggles. I was at WrestleCon and I talked to I talked to Cage, talked to Brian Cage, and I was like, listen, Brian, yeah. He was like, what's up? And I was like, got this friend, he comes on our Impact reviews, and he a big fan of the Beast, the Monster, the Animal, and I was like, I told him, I was like, you the new Beast, Monster, the Animal, and he was like, I know, I beat last week twice, and I was like, I know you did, so I'm just saying, he knows he's the new Beast, the Monster, the Animal. He's having the machine. Brian Cage. Anyway, yeah, I like the video package. And Johnny, and I can't take this man seriously. I can't do it. Just wrestle. Just do all the flippy stuff. Do that.
Do the parkour.
And Impact, please give us Johnny Impact versus Jimmy Jacobs. Please give me that match. That's what I want. I love me some Congo Kong. I do. Even though I saw the interview with him out of character, now I can't believe the gimmick no more. Can't do it. But I just want to see Jimmy Jacobs versus Johnny Impact. That's what I want. That's what we all want.
True. And Casey gets his way because he's a princess. So
damn right. Wait.
I thought I saw a purse over there, Casey. I was concerned for a minute. Rabbit thoughts on the video package and the impact or the anything that Casey said, because he calling you out.
This might be one of the few of the last times I get to say the Beast, the Monster, the Animal. Now y'all know I retired that name, right? Weeks ago, because he was losing weeks ago. He haven't won in months. So that's what caused me to stop calling the Beast, the Monster, the Animal from the start. He been losing. Now, my man K, the freaking machine, what you call it, the effing machine?
He is the effing machine.
The effing machine?
Yeah.
Now, the man looks good, but he's not the new Beast, the Monster, the Animal. You know?
He cleaned that. He beat that man twice.
He did.
Clean.
He did. I got to give you that. That blew me too. But I just don't like the fact that Impact, first of all, they keep having these interviews with him for some odd reason. You know? They want to keep talking to him. And then when they come in, he always be like, when Conan come in, he'd be like, y'all always like interrupting me, don't y'all? It's like y'all keep doing the same thing. What's wrong with y'all, man? I like the Conan new mask. He got a little mask on his face, man. He look a little different. But again, they trying to take the place of people. He's trying to take the place of Abyss. That happened too fast. It's like no real matches for that. Now you can't just all of a sudden call him the new monster. It's just craziness. You know what I'm saying? But I like the combo of those two, him and the manager. I like that too. The dynamic like that. I like that though. DJ.
All right, let's jump into the 6-man tag team match.
Hey, DJ, check your Instagram.
Okay, I will check it after I talk about this 6-man, because I don't have too much to say about this 6-man tag team match. Trevor Lee, Caleb Conley, Dakota Lee, and KM. Sorry, I tried to like KM. I did, going up against followed by Tyrus and Richard Justice. Much better team on the other side. But this match just felt like it was filler, and I hated the storyline. This storyline felt so much like it was Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax all over again. And I'm like, no. no. We just got done with this. We just got done with this. Why is it coming back to me? No, like I just no. I don't like this this KM bullying thing. Like I need Big Red to come out and say I don't like bullies. Like I need this to happen if we're gonna have a storyline like this. Like, where is this gonna go? What's the payoff to it? Richard Justice in here for one match. Like I want to see more of the man. And Tyrus out here. What is he even doing? And follow by, love follow by. Do love follow by. Bye. Do love follow by. And I love Trevor Lee and Caleb Conley, but KM, you the weakest link, bro. Goodbye. Like I need you to go. Like I can't do KM right now, man. I was so done. I was so done with KM, man. Yeah, this match was just okay. I mean, it was like the cool off match for the main event, which was pretty good. So that was nice. I guess I needed that cool off. We go from match of the night, Josh Matthews and Petey Williams, to this, to a video package in a segment, to this. What is Casey? Do you like talk about the 6-man tag? Why?
I mean, you got my boy Richard Justice, and you got Tyrus. You know, that was the team. Did they win this match?
They did, cause oh my lord, gee. Look.
Yeah, you welcome. So Falabal technically got a win. So he's turning it around. He found that corner. He turned that. Bro, it's just a picture.
No, I clicked the rest of the page. And, oh, okay. Thank you.
You welcome. This is why y'all need me on Instagram. I will show you all the goodies. All of that.
Are these real wrestling tights? Is this a thing? I feel like this is how that works. Like I don't feel like this is anyway. Rabbit.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
Yes. Scouts out of baby. Rabbit. Thoughts on the 6-man tag team match?
Terrible. First of all, yeah, Tyler had a nice T-bone in that joint.
Real quick, Rabbit. I want to thank Casey one more time because I feel so much better now. Like I was real bad, but anyway.
We all got thanks for Casey today, huh?
Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. I got you. I got took up.
No, man. Thought about these little things in here, but this right here was just terrible, man. Terrible. He had to stand by wrestling acting like he was Hogan. He did all Hogan stuff. The wind up joint. He did the oh my God. Stand by wrestling for real. That's your wrestling format, Hogan.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Don't be talking about my boy like that.
Not good. My boy. Not good. You finally get in here to show me something, and you trying to show me that you doing Hogan? That what you doing out here? The Hogan joint, the Hogan wind up? No, this was terrible. Then you got KD in it and made it worse. This is not gonna work, man. Then you got Trevor Lee in there. They can wrestle. So you're not showing that wrestling ability with this type of match. I don't know why this even happened at all. I don't know what showcase the standby wrestler or what was going on here, but it was terrible. And I think they're gonna continue with this terrible nonsense. Like you said with KD, why is he still here? I don't know. First he was a reverend. He all over the place every week. You know what I'm saying? So why is he still here? We'll never figure that out. Find out why KD is on a roster, let alone on TV. Wasting airspace. I can't take it, man. This match was terrible. Get it? They shouldn't even be. Volleyball need to be pushed, like you said, better than what they doing now, but it's way too late. He only got 1 win out of 10. And this wasn't even really a win. It's ridiculous, man. DJ.
Moving on. Moving on. Let's hop into this main event of the evening. Rosemary versus Taya Valkyrie. I hate you, Casey. Rosemary versus Taya Valkyrie and the Demons. I almost said Den. What was it? What was it? Demons?
I guess Demon Dance.
Was it Demon Dance? I knew it was 2 D's. Demons Dance. I thought this was good though. I liked it. I love kind of how the fight started on the outside, and Valkyrie's going for that road to Valhalla on the ramp as she has done before. I kind of like the mind games with Valkyrie too. There with the using the guardrail right in front of the Hivelings. I like that too. And then I love how Rosemary got control when the weapons came involved. Like when it was like kind of more wrestling based, it was more Taya's in control. But then when the weapons got involved, besides the chair, it was kind of Rosemary's time a little bit, and she ended up getting the control. So I like that. I thought that was good. That freaking the ladder spot was good. The where she kind of just threw into the ladder, kind of rolled her into the ladder, and then the freaking pile driver at the end. Oh my lord, bruh, rip like oh my goodness. That was awesome. Like, it's been a while since I felt like a match has ended on the right note, and this was the right note. Like it's like sometimes these matches, like, you get like this really big spot that should end there, and then they do one more move and it ends there. Like, I'm glad they ended it on the pile driver to the table from the top rope. That was awesome. That was a good way, a fantastic, amazing way of ending this match. Casey, thoughts on the Demons? I still can't dance. Demons. I cannot, like, I almost want to say Den. The Demons Den. I don't know why.
I mean, we got the Monster Ball, we got the Demon Dance. I mean, they could be like some kind of like semi-formal or prom or something like that. I'm like,
I feel like they're the same thing. Like, like they could have just said Monster Ball.
No, Jimmy Jacobs could have come out with the Princess Prom. Like, but yeah, I like this match. There's still something about Taya Valkyrie in Impact that I don't know what it is, because obviously me and DJ have both watched her a lot in Lucha Underground, and I feel like we've seen so much better of her when she was in Lucha Underground than we've seen. Like, we haven't seen her potential, I don't think, in Impact, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why we haven't seen what we know we could see from her. But I definitely think, this was a good match. It did kind of kill it for me a little bit, seeing the GWN moment from earlier, because, I mean, I love Valkyrie and Rosemary's feud, but there's nothing like Jade versus Rosemary. That was one of the best feuds we've seen in a long
time. All right, Rabbit.
Like I was saying, you're right about Jade. Like I was saying, when they go back and show those clips like that or a whole match like that, you seeing some nice matches, some nice wrestling, nice everything. Then you click back and they turn it back to standby wrestling. You looking like, what are we doing, man? That's why I don't understand why they flash back. They don't need to flash back to nothing, because everything they flash back to is gonna be better than what they have right now. Period. This match right here, good. This is a good match.
Rest of the man, don't be talking about my boy like that. Talking about my boy like that.
He getting some work in now, though. He ain't standing by no more, But it was a good match. It was decent. It was a little clumsy at times. what's her name? Tara. She had a nice snap suplex, and it was pretty. I like that joint. It was pretty. Then she had to drop that drop into the guardrail side slam. That was pretty too. When she took Rosemary up on that guardrail, man, that was pretty. But Rosemary, man, I love her style of wrestling. I love her wrestling format. I like her. She can wrestle. I like Rosemary. She got the reverse into the arm bar and flipped her into the chair. That was pretty, man. I like that right there. When she flipped Tyre into that chair. Put that power driver off the top rope. It took too long to set up. What made it a little awkward. So when she went through that tape, it was pretty. The actual DDT was pure and clean, but the setup wasn't clean. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm talking about. When they were on top of the rope, setting up for that, it was just too awkward and clumsy there. What let you know they was going to do something, they were setting something up. So they were too awkward on the rope. But other than that, something about Tara throws me off. I only seen her in Impact. And all the rest matches I've seen her in Impact, I just ain't been impressed at all. This match right here was more in her lane because it didn't show a lot of wrestling style. But I don't know. And then she lost. I think this is her second loss. You know, I don't know. But I think Rosemary is what they need to focus on right now in women's division. They got to focus on Rosemary and start getting some talent in here that can wrestle, man. Instead of getting these people in that just can't wrestle no more. Because it's a drop off from where it used to be in the women's division, but it's still decent enough where they can get some good matches going on in here, man. You know, better than what they be having now. You know, and some of the wrestlers that they bring in, the female wrestlers that they bring in, they don't really use. So they come in 1 week, you'll like what you see, but you don't see them no more. You know, then they shove people in your face that you don't want to see no more of because you've seen enough. You know, but this match right here was just decent for me, man, because something about the match threw me off with her. But Rosemary is so good. So in any match format, she's good. I like her a whole lot, man. So, but I still need some more female wrestlers in this division that can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, DJ.
Alrighty, we're gonna wrap this show up. Be sure. Actually, real quick, we got the WrestleCon. I forgot that WrestleCon recap because I wanted to hear Casey's thoughts on WrestleCon. Only thing I mentioned in my notes was I like that it talked about the El Patron situation and kind of made it into like a kind of a semi storyline. Casey, did you want to talk about the WrestleCon show? I know you said it was awesome.
Yes, you around Big Papa Pump. You know, had to be awesome.
I mean, what was the best match you feel like?
It definitely wasn't the Big Papa Pump. That was not. But the best match was probably the Pentagon, Phoenix, and Aries.
How was the? Didn't they have like an X Division match or something? It's like DJZ. Who else was in it? Angelico, I think maybe was in it.
No, Angelico was not there.
Was Marty the Mark Martinez there? That's my boy. Yeah.
I mean, you ain't see the picture. You ain't see the picture. But definitely.
I did. I saw the picture. That's right.
I gotta steal something from Rabbit. I do. I gotta borrow it. A little borrow. This is a look it up alert. I don't know if it's still on Twitch, but if it is, definitely go check it out. It was a good show. So DJ, go check that out. Rabbit, go check that out. You know.
Look it up alert.
Yeah, look it up alert. Look it up alert. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for that show. Even though it's a pay-per-view and you got paid for it. I don't like people that's paying for wrestling no more. Like, why isn't it just $9.99 a month? I don't understand it.
Why is it on the GWN app? What?
Why I gotta pay like $50? But I don't get it.
I wish we could do like the Chris Brown and what's the name, Freaky Friday joint. And I could just switch places with you, and then I've been you for the day using Resco. Right when you return to where I would popped in that joint.
That's why I took the video. That's why I took the video so you could feel like you was there.
No, only since I've been on YouTube, it's been like a year, almost a year and a half now. Only have 4 people on my profile pic. It was Big Papa Pump, the Beast, the Monster, the Animal, that is Lashley, Turn Terrell, and Chris Benoit.
You had Dixie on there.
Oh yeah, that's my That's my girl. Yeah, but yeah, Chris Benoit, you can't get up with him and talk to him. These my best wrestlers. These my favorite of all time. You can't talk to him, but you done talk to Turn Terrell, Big Papa Pump. You talk to Bobby Lashley? Oh my. See, I could have switched from you Freaky Friday right there and there. You know what I'm saying? And I've been on Cloud 9 with Big Papa Pump, Turn Terrell. I've been set. And I wouldn't been able to see Chris Benoit, but I've been set with everybody else. You know? And all you had to do was have Hulk Hogan walk through there.
And you know, DJ could have switched bodies with me when I met Chavo. You know, he loved
it. Nope, I would have never. I would let you keep that one.
Bro, he rolled you up one time in a video game.
I still hate him. He sucks.
One time in a video game.
But Ed, so how do when you be meeting her? How does it work? People like me, I ain't never been to stuff like that. So I know it's people watching this right now that never been to something like WrestleCon where they can meet wrestlers. How does that work? You walk in there and they just there, or I mean,
basically, you buy your ticket. Like, I think admission was like $40, which isn't bad. And then there's like this big room with a bunch of like tables and stuff, and you just kind of walk around and meet people. They do like each wrestler, each personality does charge for like pictures and stuff, but like normally they charge like $20-$25, which isn't that bad. I mean, obviously, if you're going to WrestleMania weekend, you're gonna want to bring a lot of money anyway for like souvenirs and stuff. So
I mean, but you wouldn't even pay $5
for $5.
I mean, to be fair, I did talk to Allie and I told her about the feud.
I'm mad at you because you didn't call her Allie. You should have been like Allie. Oh my god. But anyway.
But I did see my wife. I did see my wife Rosemary. You know, we still good. We still good. I still don't know how we got married.
Did you tell her about her being your wife?
I did. I did not. That would have been awkward. How it happened. I was told one day, "Hey, that's your wife," and I was like, "Cool."
You ain't telling you dealing with Van Dam.
I did see her again, and she remembered me from last year. So you know, trying to steal her from Zack Ryder, which is hard. It's hard because I like Zack Ryder. Like, he's likable, but I want to steal his girl.
You gotta do like Eve Torres. You know, turn it that way.
I don't think I can do that. I mean, I can try.
But
all the people, it's like different promotions. Do different promotions be together or they be separate? Do they be together like that in different promotions?
I mean, there's different like companies, not necessarily wrestling promotions, but like different companies that kind of sponsor like tables and stuff, and they'll have like this wrestler or that wrestler will be at like Pro Wrestling Tees table or something like that. So it's not necessarily like promotions there. Even though Impact did have a table. But yeah, there's just a bunch of tables, and you know, there's other tables with like merchant and stuff. There was one guy who makes like custom action figures, which was awesome. I almost bought the Pentagon one, but he wanted like $200, and I was like, maybe, good sir. But then I met Pentagon, and I was like, I don't need the action figure. I stood next to the man and I shook his hand, and he ain't talked to me much because.
Did he break your arm?
No, I thought about asking him. I did. I was like, is it worth it? And in my mind, it was worth it. I don't think he would have done it though. But I thought about it.
But as we wrap up here, I think Casey you did a video on that, right? On your whole kind of.
I mean, we have video of basically stuff that I got. So all the autographs that I got. I did a video of the autographs I got.
Did you do a video about the cold that you got while you were?
Not a cold. It's not a cold. It's a sinus infection. There's a difference.
Sounds like death. Continue.
I get this every year. And you say the same thing every year.
I don't remember you having it last year.
I did.
Or the year before. Do you get it around the same time?
Yeah.
You should be more prepared and not get it.
Every time I get a little bit sick, you're like, oh my God, you're dying. Why are you dying? Like,
because you cough like you smoke. Like, bruh. Anyway. He just muted. He was done. He was done.
Like, you smoke like 8 cigarettes a day, every hour. Cough. Big pump.
You know that was going to take me forever to do that, right? You know that was going to take me forever. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed the review. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You made it this far and you ain't subscribed yet. Shame on you, first off. Second off, shame on you. And third off, go hit that subscribe button. And fourth off, shame on you. But anyway,
I miss you.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Okay, Rabbit, he missing you. So be sure to follow us on Twitter, ICW_podcast. Like Facebook page, facebook.com/ICW podcast as well. We'll see you guys on the next video, which will be NXT more than likely, unless we do a discussion. But we will let you guys know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Adios, amigos. Bye.